Hey everyone. So, I wanted to talk about my latest post, which was all about the three different spiritual pathways that we can experience. Um, so, the first pathway that I mentioned was about letting go. And this is very common in lots of different traditions, including the New Age movement is very big on this, but that's borrowed from ancient um, traditions as well. And that's all about letting go of the ego as it comes up. As we become conscious of the next piece as it comes up, as it arises, we become aware of it, and we choose to let it go. So if I'm aware, let's say, if I become aware, I'm worried about the future, or I'm insecure about the present moment in my connection with someone, I'm able to uh, choose to let that part of me go. And that dissolves in consciousness. It comes from the shadow into the consciousness, dissolves. There's more spaciousness. This part does not bother us as much until maybe the next layer comes up. And so this process, this pathway is all about letting go of more of ourselves, of who we are not to become more of who we are. The second path, is all about transcending the human condition. So the first path is about letting the human condition go, so that more of our divinity can come through, our authenticity, our essence. And the second pathway is about transcending the human condition. So all the enlightened gurus are more aligned with this method to get there. So this is all about disidentifying from the human condition, from the ego, from our shadow. It's about identifying with the void or the emptiness or the fullness or love. Uh, it's a state of disidentification. It's about being pure awareness. And from that, there's a witnessing of the human condition, of the ego, of the energetic layers. And there's just a witnessing of the drama of the mind as it cycles through consciousness. Even the person who is deeply grounded and rooted in this space does not attach or grab onto these waves of mind stuff or shadow stuff that move through our consciousness. They just observe them and are untouched by them. The third way is the path of inner alchemy, and this is the pathway of meeting our human condition rather than transcending or letting it go. It's about meeting it and transmuting it into something else. So let's say a shadow piece in me is coming up and saying, I'm a failure. I haven't done anything in life. I'm this amount of age. Everyone around me is married, has children, has careers, but I don't. I'm a failure. If I become aware enough of this part in me, and I then choose what I want to become, let's say I want to become somebody who gives to others, somebody who has a strong standing of love and giving within community. If I'm strongly enough manifesting that within my energy, that polarity can then serve to alchemize the failed part of me. It's like those two parts, when we hold them within our consciousness, they can come together and they can alchemize. That is the process of inner alchemy. So the shit or the lead can turn into the gold. The shadow can turn into our shining when we choose to work inwardly, alchemically. So this is the third path. The first, once again, is about letting go of the human condition. The second is about transcending the human condition. And the third is inner alchemy. There's no right or wrong. Each one of these paths has got a plethora of ancient traditions following it and continuing it. And at different times in my journey, I've had to use a different approach. There has been times where I haven't been able to use an alchemy, but I've been able to transcend in the moment. There have been times where I haven't been able to transcend, but I was able to let go. So it's about building up our spiritual toolkit, I guess you could say, in order to navigate life more effectively, more happily, more in a state of empowerment. If that's something that resonates for you, well, first of all, hit subscribe on this channel. There's more good stuff coming your way. And if you resonate in terms of wanting to develop either one of these pathways, or just want help with anything around the psychospiritual realm, please get in touch. The contact details are below. Thank you, and have a lovely day.